Artificial intelligence. You've heard the term everywhere, in the news, at work, maybe even from your kids. But here's the question most people still can't answer. What exactly is AI? And more importantly, what does it mean for your life in the next few years? I'm going to break this down in plain English. No technical jargon, no hype, just the facts you need to understand what's actually happening. By the end of this episode, you'll understand what AI actually is, how it's already changing our world, the real benefits we can expect, and the genuine concerns we should pay attention to. Not the science fiction stuff, but the real practical issues that are already affecting people. Let's dive in. All right, let's start with the fundamentals. What is AI? At its core, AI is software that can learn from experience and perform tasks that normally require human intelligence. Now, I know that sounds abstract, so let me make this concrete. Traditional software follows exact instructions. If this happens, do that. It's like following a recipe where every step is spelled out. The software can't deviate, can't learn, it just executes the instructions it was given. AI is fundamentally different. Instead of following strict rules, AI systems learn patterns from examples. Here's a simple illustration. Let's say you want a computer to tell the difference between pictures of cats and dogs. With traditional programming, you'd have to write rules like, if it has pointy ears and whiskers in a certain configuration, it's probably a cat. You can imagine how complicated that gets. With AI, you take a different approach. You show the system thousands of pictures of cats and thousands of pictures of dogs. The AI analyzes these examples and learns to recognize the patterns that distinguish them. It's not following rules someone programmed, it's detecting patterns in the data itself. And here's what makes modern AI special. These systems can now handle tasks we thought only humans could do. Understanding language, recognizing images, making predictions, even creating content. The AI you're hearing about today, ChatGPT, image generators, virtual assistants, these use what's called large language models, or deep learning. Basically, they're trained on massive amounts of information and can generate surprisingly human-like responses. Now, AI isn't new. Researchers have been working on this since the 1950s. So why does it feel like AI suddenly exploded in the last couple of years? Three things came together. First, way more computing power than ever before. Second, massive amounts of data from the internet, smartphones, and sensors everywhere. And third, better algorithms, better methods for how these systems actually learn. When those three converged, that's when we got the AI explosion we're seeing now. Now let's talk about what AI is genuinely good at and why you're going to see more of it in the next few years. I'm going to walk through 6 major areas where AI excels. First, handling repetitive tasks. AI is exceptional at tasks that are repetitive but time-consuming. Sorting thousands of emails, processing insurance claims, scheduling appointments, data entry. These don't require creativity, but they eat up hours. In the next few years, expect AI to handle much more of this grunt work. Studies show knowledge workers spend 20 to 30% of their time on repetitive tasks. If AI can handle even half of that, we're talking about getting back 10 to 15% of your work week. Second, superhuman pattern recognition. AI can spot patterns in massive data sets that humans would never notice. In medicine, AI can analyze thousands of X-rays and spot potential cancers earlier than human radiologists in some cases. Not because it's smarter, but because it never gets tired and can compare against millions of previous images instantly. A human radiologist might look at 50 X-rays in a day. The AI can look at 50,000. Same principle in weather forecasting and fraud detection. AI processes data at a scale humans simply can't match. Third, 24/7 availability. AI doesn't need sleep, breaks, or vacations. This means customer support available anytime, continuous monitoring of critical systems, and always-on translation services. You've probably experienced this. Ever used a chatbot for customer service at 2 a.m.? That's AI making services available outside normal business hours. Fourth, personalization at scale. AI can customize experiences for millions of people simultaneously. Your Netflix recommendations, Spotify playlists, news feeds, AI analyzes your behavior and tailors these to your preferences. But it goes beyond entertainment. In education, AI tutors adapt to each student's learning pace. In healthcare, AI helps personalize treatment plans based on your specific genetic profile and medical history. One AI system doing this for thousands of people at once, each getting a customized experience. Fifth, expanding human creativity. This surprises people, but AI is becoming a creative partner. Designers use AI to generate initial concept sketches. Instead of staring at a blank page, they can say, "Show me 20 variations," and the AI generates them in seconds. The designer then refines the best ones. Writers use AI to overcome creative blocks. Musicians experiment with AI-generated melodies as starting points. The key word is augment. AI isn't replacing human creativity. It's giving creative professionals tools to explore ideas faster. The human still makes the creative decisions. Sixth, accessibility breakthroughs. AI is making technology more accessible. Real-time speech-to-text helps people who are deaf or hard of hearing. Image description AI helps people who are blind navigate websites. Language translation AI breaks down communication barriers globally. These aren't theoretical. People are using these tools right now to do things that were difficult or impossible before. So those are 6 major areas where AI delivers real value. In the next few years, AI will make many aspects of life faster, more personalized, and more accessible. But, and this is important, none of these benefits come without trade-offs. Let's talk about the concerns. AI isn't all upside. There are real concerns, and it's important to understand them without either panicking or dismissing them. I'm going to walk through the 7 most significant ones. Concern 1, job displacement. This is probably the biggest concern. If AI can do certain jobs, what happens to the people doing those jobs? Let me be straight with you. Some jobs will disappear. History shows every major technology shift eliminates certain roles. The question isn't whether this will happen, it's how we handle the transition. Think about elevator operators. In the 1950s, that was a common profession. When automatic elevators arrived, that job vanished. But the technology industry created millions of jobs that didn't exist before. Software developers, IT support, data analysts, entire categories of work nobody predicted. The challenge is the transition period. Those elevator operators didn't magically become programmers. Many struggled. People whose jobs are affected by AI need support. Retraining programs, education, time to adapt, and financial assistance during transition. Most experts predict AI will eliminate some jobs entirely, transform many others where AI becomes a tool workers use, and create new categories we haven't anticipated yet. Concern 2, accuracy and hallucinations. Here's a critical limitation. AI can be confidently wrong. These systems sometimes hallucinate. They generate plausible-sounding information that's completely false, and the AI doesn't say, "I'm not sure." It states false information with complete confidence. Why? Because AI doesn't actually understand truth. It's predicting what words are likely to come next based on patterns, not facts. You could ask AI about a historical event, and it might give you dates, names, and details that sound legitimate, but are completely fabricated. It's not lying. It's generating text that fits the pattern of what an answer should look like. This is dangerous in high-stakes situations. Medical advice, legal guidance, safety instructions. People could make important decisions based on false information. We need better verification systems, and we need to understand when we should trust AI outputs and when we absolutely need human verification. Concern 3, bias and fairness. AI learns from data created by humans. If that data contains biases, the AI learns those biases and can amplify them. Real examples: hiring AI that discriminated against women because historical data showed mostly men in certain roles. Facial recognition working poorly on darker skin tones because training data was predominantly lighter-skinned faces. Loan approval AI perpetuating historical lending discrimination. This is affecting real people's lives right now. Fixing this requires diverse teams building AI, better data, constant monitoring, and willingness to address problems when discovered. It's as much an ethical challenge as technical. Concern 4, privacy erosion. AI systems are incredibly data hungry. Your shopping habits, browsing history, location data, conversations, photos, all of this feeds AI systems. Companies now know more about you than ever before. AI can infer your political views, health conditions, financial status, relationships, even future behavior with surprising accuracy. Key questions. Who owns the data AI generates about you? Can companies use AI insights against you, like insurance companies adjusting rates based on predicted health risks? How do we balance AI benefits with privacy rights? Concern 5. Deepfakes and misinformation. AI can now generate realistic fake videos, audio, and images. In the next few years, this technology will become more accessible and more convincing. The implications are serious. Misinformation campaigns, scams using fake voices, political manipulation, personal harassment. We need better detection tools, media literacy education, and possibly new legal frameworks. Right now, technology for creating fakes is advancing faster than our ability to detect them. Concern 6. Concentration of power. Developing cutting-edge AI requires massive resources, computing power costing hundreds of millions of dollars, enormous data sets, teams of specialized experts. This means AI development is concentrated in a handful of large tech companies and wealthy nations. This raises important questions. Who controls AI development and for whose benefit? Will AI widen the gap between wealthy and everyone else? Right now, a very small number of organizations are making decisions that will affect billions of people. Concern 7. The unknown unknowns. Here's the honest truth. AI is evolving so rapidly that we don't fully understand all the implications. We're running a massive real-world experiment. As AI gets integrated into critical systems, infrastructure, healthcare, finance, military, the potential for unexpected consequences grows. Nobody knows for sure where this leads. That's both exciting and concerning. So where does this leave us? AI is neither our savior nor our doom. It's a powerful tool that will bring both benefits and challenges. Here's what you can do. 1. Stay informed. Understanding the basics helps you make better decisions about technology in your life. 2. Think critically. When you interact with AI, remember its limitations. Verify important information. Don't assume AI is always right just because it sounds confident. 3. Demand transparency. When companies use AI affecting your life, hiring, loans, healthcare, ask how it works and demand accountability. 4. Embrace useful applications. Use AI where it genuinely helps, but understand what you're giving up in return. 5. Prepare for change. If your job involves routine tasks, think about how to add unique human value, creativity, empathy, complex judgment that AI can't easily replicate. 6. Engage in the conversation. AI policy is being shaped right now. Your voice matters in discussions about regulation, ethics, and how we want AI integrated into society. And here's the most important thing. AI is a tool created by humans, for humans. It will be as beneficial or harmful as we decide to make it. The technology itself is neutral. What matters is how we choose to develop it, deploy it, regulate it, and use it. The next few years will see AI become more integrated into daily life. You'll interact with it more often, sometimes without realizing it. The benefits, efficiency, personalization, accessibility are real. So are the risks: job displacement, bias, privacy concerns, misinformation. Our challenge isn't to stop AI. That ship has sailed. Our challenge is to steer it in a direction that benefits everyone, not just a privileged few. Understanding the basics, what you've learned in this episode, is your first step in that journey. Stay curious, stay critical, stay engaged. The future of AI isn't predetermined. It's being written right now through the choices we make, the questions we ask, and the values we insist upon. Thanks for listening. If you're wondering what specific AI tools you should be using, check out my next episode where we compare ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini head-to-head. Until next time.